a whole river in the...
I might
Look
have.
at...
Oh, it's kind of dug down in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's down
Yeah.
in the valley.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me look at the map here. I noticed that too while I was questing. I didn't jump down. Yeah, there it is. It's like it's kind of Grand Canyon-ish in a
Uh-huh.
way. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very cool. All right, so let's see. Another question here. How do you think players, again, not to put you on the spot, but that's what I like to do. How do you think players have received the new area so far? Have you heard a lot of response from it? How players, how are they enjoying it, or what?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, part of my job as community manager is to look at their feedback, let the team know what they're saying, and vice versa, let the players know what the team's working on. And so I've done some reports internally on their feedback. So far, it's really positive. Everybody's enjoyed it. One of the things we introduced in the prequel to this, there was a sort of a pre-event in the Shrouded Glade, the Shrouded Gloam we called it, which I know you played a little bit, was the overland combat.
Right.
And so that's actually a part of Sunstone Valley now, is that you may get attacked in several places without expecting it. And that was a bit of a surprise to people that hadn't been keeping up with the news. But other than that, I think they've all really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about it before the stream here that I describe Free Realms as a sandbox MMO. Now, it's not a hardcore open PvP sandbox MMO, but it really actually is a sandbox game. Not only do you have all these skills, I mean, I've got, what, 20, I think? How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's, what is that? 17 skills or jobs, I guess you'd call them. Yeah, which is pretty crazy because each one you can look at as a set of skills and you can just pick and choose and go from there. So you've got that, and then you guys and girls, pulled out the open world kind of combat in that last update, which I thought was fantastic. It was like, what are you doing? You're becoming like this real, hardcore MMO or something. It was kind of
Well,
fun.
I think one of the things that, this game is aimed mainly at kids, but we are glad to have anybody of any age play. But the kids that we started off with a few years ago, they're starting to grow up a little, and they have a little bit more experience with MMOs at this point. So I think everybody's tastes are changing a little, and the team's trying to move along with that.
Right. Well, it worked. I mean, I definitely appreciate it. I know that Karen, our writer at Massively, who covers a lot of younger games or younger player games, really enjoyed it. Her kids really enjoyed it and stuff like that. I'm just looking at some of these new outfits. Where was that robot at? What is that?
Which one?
Look at this.
Oh, the big one? That's a new ride from here in Sunstone.
Now, do you get it from the shop, or is it through an adventure?
I want to say that one, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the new mining recipes that you can craft.
And then I saw the chrome cactoid, which makes 0 sense, but it fits perfectly in the Free Realms universe.
Well, so it kind of, it's a deserty thing, and there are cactoid beings here in Sunstone, and then there's a new whole mining aspect because we're in, dwarves live here in Sunstone Valley, and the dwarves are biker dwarves, so they're really into like their choppers and the chrome and stuff. So it kind of all meshes together.
Well, and here's this is a good point too. My next quest in the quest line is to go to the Rumble Dome here, which we're right by.
Yeah.
And to do this combat thing, which of course, if you don't know what the Thunderdome is, it's kind of referencing in there. You should definitely go Google the movie, unless you're a child, don't watch it. But but it's it's in the Mad Max series, and I just thought you throw in things like that, like pop culture references, and it's just a lot of fun. That maybe a 12-year-old might not get it as much, but I love that little stuff. It's very unique.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about similar things here at work the other day, that so many cartoons these days are almost made for the adults, and the kids think they're great and funny, but then as an adult you catch all the stuff that the writers put in that are really aimed at the parents.
Sure.
Got some of that going on here.
Well, if you look at any old Warner Brothers cartoons, of course, especially the original ones, they actually had quite a few adult themes in them. But those were definitely made for all ages. But they Bugs Bunny was up to some pretty naughty stuff occasionally. Let's just say that. All right, let's see here. But so far you've heard only pretty positive stuff. Is there any places that people are kind of like, oh, that's a little bit weird or whatever? Because I know that the first quest, the second or third quest where you help out the guy during the race was just hard as heck for me. I mean, it really was. But somebody wrote me and said, you know what, you were having a hard time on that probably because my combat level was so low.
Yeah, that's the issue I've had. I'm not very good at combat, so I personally have some struggles, but I also don't have very much time to really get in and just play and improve it, and so that's my fault. But
well, and that's one
no,
of
I
those.
haven't seen much from the players though. Some of them have sped through the content really fast.
Oh, sure.
Always have the min maxer.
Oh yeah, every game's gonna have that, and in Free Realms is no different. But I did finally finish it. Obviously, I went on to the next step, and I absolutely loved it. But I kind of, whenever I get into a new area or a new quest for Free Realms, I don't really want to go through it really fast like a lot of the kids do, a lot of the players do. They really just want to burn through it, like MMO players in general do. I don't really enjoy that. I like taking it a bit at a time, and Free Realms really allows you to take the lore or the quests kind of at a chunk at a time if you want to.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've had difficult problems with playing some of the bigger MMOs with my guilds because they just want to rush through, and I'm like, but no, I want to stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah. So what do you enjoy any of the other Sony titles? Are you known to play the other ones that much?
I actually started my relationship with SOE started in 1999 as an EverQuest player.
Really?
And yeah, my husband was in beta, and I joined him shortly after launch, and we played for months and months and months, and then I kind of took a break for a while, and when EQ2 came out, we both hopped into EQ2, and we played it hardcore until we went to a fanfare event, and he got hired into the company, and then I got a job at the company.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're SOE almost since the beginning of SOE.
Right. That's awesome.
He also played Galaxies a lot. I didn't really ever get a chance to play Galaxies, but I watched him play, so that was great.
Well, I know what that's like. If you, my wife and me both work at home, so any game she plays or I play, we both kind of have the same experience, even if we're not playing it, because we're sitting there several feet away, so we're watching. Why did you guys invent the Rickroll thing? Why did you?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear? Oh, let's see. I'm not sure if we've told yet. We've got a new one coming out this week that's trendy, memey, and funny.
I mean, look, I was down with it for about 2 minutes, and then now somebody just pops it out. Any party you can be at, you're going to become Rickroll or Rick at some point. Which is what's so funny to me is a lot of the younger players probably see that and think, what is this? Who is this singer, and what's this song?
I know.
And if you're my age, you remember this song. I don't remember it being that good or popular, but now it's.
I remember it. I 1987.
Oh, you knew the date. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody in the chat room is predicting that the new dance is going to be that Gangnam. I don't even know what that is. People have talked about it, and I was proud of the fact the other day that I successfully have never seen this Gangnam Style video.
Oh.
What?
Well, see, I was at Dragon Con in Atlanta a few weeks ago. That's where I learned about it, because there was a guy dressed up as this guy, and it was really funny. So ever since then, I've been in the meme, I guess you would say. But yeah, it was added recently to Clone Wars Adventures, one of our other games.
Oh,
we've got Jar Jar Binks is actually standing in the Jedi Temple in Clone Wars Adventures, but it says, instead of Gangnam Style, it says Gungan Style.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was like
we're
made.
Awesome.
That was like perfectly made for. They were made for each other. Gungan and Gangnam. I have no idea what it is. Honest to gosh, I don't. I kind of pride myself on the fact that I'm up on all the, the hip new things going on or whatever that the kids are into, but I have literally never seen the video, and now it's become a thing. I don't want to ever see it because it's just become a thing. I just want to see if I can survive life without ever seeing what the heck Gangnam Style is. So.
Yeah, I don't know. You're missing out.
No, I'm not. It's some dance video, isn't it?
It's just really funny. It's actually got a catchy tune to it as well. But.
Well, look, I mean, I enjoyed the Dumble Rainbow guy, stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's healthy to have to basically verify that what you're enjoying is popular with that type of thing.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I should just probably get down and watch it. And then
you probably won't have to wait really long if you are hanging out in Sunstone Valley and Free Realms, and that's all I'll say.
We got an exclusive. There you go. No, you can post a link, Tony, in the chat room if you want, but I'm not going to watch it. That's the point. I can't watch the Gangnam Style. In fact, what's really cool is in my head, I'm picturing what's going on in this video. I bet it's a guy and he walks up to somebody else and they're doing a little skit and he starts dancing. That's what I predict in my head. So it's probably going to be better in my head than actually never in reality. So, okay, and you've already kind of talked about the general theme of Sunstone, but I'm wondering if there's any chance, being that Free Realms is a sandbox